It's the Texas weather discussion video for Thursday, the 18th of January. I'm Donovan Neal. Another frigid morning here in North Texas, though tomorrow we warm substantially, and by the weekend it stays pretty mild. But on Sunday, our next chance of rain could actually be on Sunday, with a chance for a few storms mixed in. We'll talk more about it. Here's the water vapor satellite view. The trough that brought the snow for most of the deep south in the eastern United States is now in the process of lifting off to the Atlantic Ocean. We stay in a dry air mass today, and temperatures early this morning, again, many locations are in the teens here in North Texas, with the exception of the DFW metro area. DFW 20, Dallas Love Field 22, Meckham, Fort Worth vicinity 22. But again, we should warm to the mid-40s today, so we shouldn't stay in the freezer all day. Any ice left over should be melting by this afternoon. Across the nation, much of the continental United States is below freezing, with the exception of California and some of the Pacific Northwest regions. And most of the cold air, and the coldest air, is actually packed in the eastern United States near Nashville, Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, in some of those areas. But we shouldn't stay in the freezer this long. We should warm substantially by this weekend. Watch warning map, hard freeze watches and warnings for parts of the deep south, including all of Louisiana and most of Mississippi and Alabama. Down here, we are quiet. This is the average rainfall for the next 7 days, valid through Thursday of next week. Of course, big rains for the Pacific Northwest. And down here, we could see about 2/10 of an inch of rain here for parts of North Texas, with of course higher amounts being to the east of us, where confidence is actually higher with the amount of thunderstorms that they get on Sundays. So we'll talk more about it. Here's the GFS. This is the 06Z run, valid today at noon at 500 millibars. Heights are starting to come up across the United States. Meanwhile, the trough that brought all the heavy snow lifts out to the Atlantic, and we stay dry today. Again, with abundant sunshine, we should be in the mid-40s. Don't worry, because any leftover ice should melt at this point. Friday, we warm substantially. We start the day in the low 40s, and then we end up in the mid-50s by Friday afternoon. Very pleasant day. And Saturday, we turn mild. A surface low develops near Denver, Colorado, though we turn mild on Saturday. Again, we start the day in the mid-50s, and then we end up somewhere in the mid to upper 60s on Saturday. Same thing on Sunday, though a surface front develops here, and that could set off the potential for a few showers, maybe a thunderstorm or two in DFW. But the instability values generally stay around East Texas, where confidence is actually higher, where they could see a few marginally severe storms with possibility of a few damaging wind gusts and a brief tornado or two. But due to many uncertainties, severe probabilities have not been released at this present time. So we'll continue to forecast a couple of thunderstorms here and there for parts of the DFW metro. And going out of the weekend, this is Monday of next week. That surface front lifts out of here by Monday of next week. A deep surface low near Minneapolis, near the in the Midwest area. That could mean some total blizzard conditions from Minneapolis, St. Paul. Down here, we stay dry with highs in the mid 50s. Tuesday is another dry day, again with highs in the low 60s. Wednesday, pretty much the same thing. And a week from today, Thursday the 25th, heights are starting to come up, and we pretty much stay dry again with highs in the upper 50s. Very comfortable conditions here. Here's the end of the forecast period. This is Sunday the 28th. We have troughing here, and down below that looks like a cold front with snow behind it, with possibility for some heavy rain here and there on Sunday. But you can see for the numbers for the next 15 days going towards February 1st, we stay pretty chilly today, but we end up warming substantially by the weekend, and after that we remain slightly above average for this time of the year. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'll have more notes in the blog. The next video here should be posted at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you can, catch your local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and Godspeed.